It's time for another hot dish from Happy Healthy Why.
With Daddy!
Everyone is going to grill you for this recipe once they've tried your cheap, fast, and tasty grilled cheese sandwich. Today, we're starting off with an epic food hack. A good way to keep block cheese fresh is to put it in a Ziploc bag before placing it into the refrigerator. That way, it stays fresh for use as we are about to slice the 4 ounces of cheese for our sandwiches. To cut the cheese into slices, I'm using a special cheese knife that I got with Cutco, and I'm making the slices about 1/4 of an inch thick for the sandwich. You can easily use 1 or 2 pre-sliced cheeses if you prefer to go faster, but block cheese is cheaper. Just place the slices of cheese in the bread while making sure to cover most of the bread. Close the sandwich, and now it's ready for grilling. A nice medium-low heat will toast the bread while melting the cheese nicely. The softer the cheese, like Colby Jack, the more easily it will melt. Have by your side butter, grated Parmesan, and powdered garlic. Heat up the pan for a couple minutes, then add 1 tablespoon of butter to the pan. Swirl the pan to coat the pan in the melted butter. Once the butter is all melted, sprinkle 1 teaspoon of Parmesan cheese onto the butter, followed by 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. This adds extra taste. Place the sandwiches in the pan and let them sit for about 2 to 4 minutes until golden brown. To check their doneness, use a spatula to lift them up, being careful not to touch the cooked side with your hands so that you don't get burnt. If it's your preferred doneness, set it aside, cooked side up. Next, add 1 tablespoon of butter to the pan. Swirl the pan to coat the pan in the melted butter. Once the butter is all melted, sprinkle 1 teaspoon of Parmesan cheese into the butter, followed by 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. This adds extra taste. Place the sandwiches in the pan and let them sit for about 2 to 4 minutes until golden brown. For more even doneness, you might need to rotate the sandwiches halfway through. To check their doneness, use a spatula to lift them up, being careful not to touch the newly cooked side with your hands so you don't get burnt. If it's your preferred doneness, set it aside with the recently cooked side up. While they're still hot, you can cut them diagonally or in half and serve. Let's see what my kids think.
Here you go. And the weird, you see all the flakes that come off? They give us from a breadcrumb texture idea. I don't know what dish this is, but whenever you add breadcrumbs or something to add flavor, that's exactly what it does. Look, you sort of taste some of the little oil maybe they used when they cooked it, because I can taste the oil. I like the cheese. It's pretty simple, easy to do. Flavor's all really there, and although it sounds crunchy, it really is not. I mean, the texture is very soft, light, like you're just eating regular bread, like a Hawaiian roll. I don't know, it's a lot of flavor and a good texture with simple ingredients.
Yay! This grilled cheese has a good cheese to bread ratio, and that's hard to get because it tastes bad if it don't have a good grilled cheese to bread ratio. And the garlic powder adds flavor, but you could try real garlic to make it better. It's very messy, but it's good. I would eat for lunch.
Happy Healthy Wife, Chef Barry here, reminding you to... Wait a minute, you're still here? Well, if so, then you might want to consider clicking on the like button or leaving a comment down below. It really helps support the channel. And you can also subscribe and click the bell to be notified of all my new videos that come out on Mondays with shorts on Thursdays. Thanks for watching. Have a happy and healthy day.